Good morning, good morning. Hello. Welcome to a second attempt at a Days in the Life vlog. The Days in the Life vlog that I did the other week that is actually going up today. I debated not publishing because it was a mess and I was not very good with it. I kept forgetting to film and that's just not on. That's not good enough for a Days in the Life vlog. So we're trying again. It is Saturday morning. It is 18 minutes past 8 in the morning. And I need to get up and get ready and get going because I'm off to London today. I'm tired. I really did not sleep very well last night, but I'm off to London today with Freddie and Beth. We're going to go and see Hadestown and I'm really excited about that. So, yay. But in order for me to get ready and get going, I need to be leaving the house at about 9ish. I'm clearly not there yet. So, as always, with a Days in the Life vlog, we're starting in my bathroom because that's where my day starts. I need to do my skincare. I've got my skincare. I need to brush my teeth. I've got my toothbrush. And I am so excited to let you know that SURI is sponsoring this video. Thank you very much to SURI for sponsoring this video. I love this toothbrush. I never thought I would be the type of adult to be passionate about a toothbrush, but here we are. With my old toothbrush, I'm not gonna lie, kind of like the mess and gunk of popping it in a toothbrush holder was a bit icky, especially with Jake's actually, because his was so much worse, and he also is now a SURI user. And the fact that the bottom of his toothbrush doesn't look like a swampy mess. Music to my ears, especially when it comes to cleaning the bathroom, because they're sleek, smooth, beautiful designs and the magnetic mirror holder things, game changer. Not only that, but you can send the heads back to them, so you're producing less waste in your general waste going to landfill, and they will recycle the heads. And I do believe the heads are also made of plant-based materials too, so we're doing our bit, we're sustainable, we're eco-friendly, we're helping the planet with a toothbrush. And I love that. What else is great about these is their battery life. Now, I did charge this one just the other day, but I kid you not, you only need to charge this like once a month. Maybe even not that often. Like, it feels like the battery life on these lasts forever. Obviously, it doesn't last forever, but a month of battery life at a minimum on an electric toothbrush, fantastic. Again, because my old one used to die on me like mid-brush and I'd be like, ah man, I swear I only charged you like 2 days ago. Not a problem with a SURI. With Black Friday on the horizon, I know you'll probably be absolutely swamped with deals and being encouraged to make impulse purchases here, there and everywhere. It is important to be mindful with what you're spending your money with on Black Friday because it can be overwhelming. There can be a lot thrown at you, but maybe something that you will literally use every single day, twice every single day, could be something that could be on your list for consideration this Black Friday, and SURI have some great deals on this Black Friday. This will be their best sale of the year, and on top of their Black Friday offer, I am happy to let you know that I do have a cheeky little code for you as well. If you use my code Jadey20, which will be on screen now, you will get extra money off on top of the Black Friday offer that they already have going on. So it is definitely the best deal you will ever get on a SURI toothbrush. And I kid you not, I love mine. Obviously, I do use it twice a day, every day. You see me use it in these Days in the Life videos because I always end up brushing my teeth in these. And I am so thrilled to have made the swap over to SURI myself. As I say, Jake has also made the swap over with me. He also loves it. Have I ever seen him charge this? I'm not sure. And they also do come with a UV cleaning case for travel. Ours are in the cupboard because we're not going anywhere, but a little bonus as well. So I will leave a link to SURI down below. Remember to use my code Jadey20. Go and check them out if you're looking for a little piece of sustainability in your bathroom with your toothbrush, or maybe even a gift. Something that someone will literally use twice a day, every day. And I'm going to use mine right now. So let's brush our teeth. and done. And boink! Tidy. Hello. Oh, my mirror's a bit streaky. Ignore that. Next up, skincare. Well, my skin is definitely having a better time than it was in the last one of these videos. That is for sure. I'm definitely a little bit less hormonal, honestly. Not much less hormonal. But my skin is at least calming down. So that's a win. It's not quite as violent as it was at the end of that last video. Honestly, when editing that, I was like, my skin is disgusting. I want to delete this whole clip because I look like a mess. But that's unfortunately the reality of my incredibly hormonal skin. It's not like I don't take care of it. It's not like I don't do my skincare every day. It's not like I don't, you know, cleanse, tone, treat, moisturise. Because I do. And some days are just better than others. Today is, for me, a better skin day. Which I realise then for other people might be difficult to believe, because for other people this would still be considered bad. You know what I'm gonna say? Don't put the dropper to your face. I don't even know the name of that dermatologist guy that I always see on like reels and stuff. But he's definitely stuck with me for the don't touch the dropper to your face stuff. I just need to do my makeup and do my hair, and that's it really. Moisturiser. Although it may not appear that the sun is out, I am leaving the house, so bit of SPF. I'm really excited about today. I've wanted to see Hadestown for such a long time, and we're going to do it today. We are driving to London today. I don't normally drive. We normally get the train. But with the weather, the risk of trains being cancelled seemed pretty high. And also I think it might actually be cheaper for us, especially because I'm going with Freddie. If I was going on my own, it wouldn't necessarily be that much cheaper. But between me and Freddie, like splitting the fuel cost, I think it might actually be cheaper to drive to London, which is a shame. Because obviously train is a more conscious choice to make, isn't it? But transport's just so expensive. And sadly, at the minute, money consciousness needs to be a thing. Christmas is on the horizon. Green cream is in place. Powder. I think actually I might do contact lenses today as well. I haven't done contacts in a while. Get it in my eyeball. Other one. They're in. I have vision. Blush. A little bit highlighter. For the eyeshadow look, I'm just gonna go for like brightening. Bit of brightening, bit of shimmer. This bit's always the stressful bit. Are they in any way, shape or form even? Makeup done. Alright, I'm gonna go and do my hair and get myself ready to leave, really. Here we are, fit check. Ta-da! It's just jeans and a jumper. And the finished hair is just straightened. Ready for a day out. I'm about to cover it all up with a coat anyway. Let's go get Freddie. Always helps when you turn the microphone on. But as you can tell, I made it somewhere, and I am now in London, in a Pizza Express, with my friends who are discussing things amongst themselves. I don't know if they know they're on camera, but here they are. Discussing food. Oh, no, that's not it. Freddie didn't like that. Whatever that was, she's not a fan. Oh, okay. Oh no. Anyway, we're here. We're having some lunch before we go to the theatre. But thought I'd let you know that we made it, because I didn't want to do that thing that I normally do, where I start a vlog and then just don't update you until the day is over. So I'm actually going to make more of a conscious effort to take you on the day with us. So
She doesn't know what she's in for.
I don't know what they're planning. They're planning something.
It's desserts. We're planning desserts.
We're having desserts.
There's some really good desserts, like really good.
I mean, we never normally have dessert, do we?
Come again?
We never normally have dessert, do we?
Not usually.
But there are very... Take a look for yourself, my friend.
Okay. Crackling Christmas brownie. Loaded snowball dough.
Cracking or crackling?
I said crackling.
I said that too. It does look like crackling when you're just.
It does, yeah. Loaded snowball dough ball.
My friends here eat so much.
Snowball dough ball Christmas tree.
That's what we like, the snowball doughballs. And the white blondie.
White blondie.
Especially the white blondie.
White blondie is good. Yeah.
Desserts. 3-course menu. Yes.
3-course dinner, here we come. Okay, I'm going to put you away now.
11 at Tuesday. No, that line. I mean, that might just be me. But you know that.
Like I went in to she looks
Right.
It's changed my life. I don't mind. I don't see
Oh, I look like a turnip.
A turnip? You don't look like a turnip. We've landed in bookshops. The theatre was very good. I'll tell you about it when I'm back home. Very good, very much enjoyed. You're on my phone. But we've come and landed in some bookshops. So I'm being vlogged. Oh no. Oh my god, it's Beth. Shocking. Shocking. Bethany is purchasing a book, but she has left it in my capable hands. I'm not purchasing a book here because I don't have the one that I want, but this is what Beth's getting, if you cared to know. Hello, I am home. Ta-da! I think the last time you would have seen me would have been in Foyles, maybe? We went to Foyles, we went to Forbidden Planet, and I was looking for a particular book that they didn't have, so I didn't purchase a single book in our brief visits to bookshops, so no books have been purchased. But I have had such a lovely day out with Freddie and Beth today, going to see Hadestown. This was so good. I had wanted to see this for quite some time, and I'm really glad to now have seen it. And obviously going through the cast list, we did have the main principal cast. Everyone was in their roles as per program. We didn't have any of the swings or understudies. We had all of the principal main cast. Brilliant. Nicola Roberts from Girls Aloud. Who would have thunk it? But they were all so good. The voice for Hades, Chris Jarman, incredible. But all of them were so good. Such a good time. Very much enjoyed. The story was brilliant. Devastating, obviously. If you don't know what Hadestown is about, it's the Orpheus, Eurydice story with Hades and Persephone present as well. And it was just so good. I really, really enjoyed it. Would completely recommend going to see it. The staging, so good. The lighting, beautiful. The whole setup of it, so good. And the movement and the dancing and it was so good. I really, really enjoyed it. So if you ever have an opportunity to see it and you're contemplating it, I think it was a fantastic time. Recommend. And yeah, that was mainly the the point of our day out and just to, you know, hang out with friends. So that was nice. And now I'm home. I've just taken my contacts out because my eyes were dry. I'm gonna get myself ready for bed and then we see what tomorrow brings. I don't know if I might read in bed or if I might just fall asleep. But if I do read, what I really want to read at the minute, this one. Passengers on the Hankyu line. I think this one is like a cozy healing fiction sort of vibe, and I'm kind of feeling that at the minute. So I think I want to reach for this, so I might take this to bed with me. Whether I read it or not is honestly probably leaning more towards the not. I will probably just go to sleep because I am very tired. But yeah, maybe I'll pick some of that up tomorrow. We will see. It's been a really good day. Morning, morning. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. We are going shopping. Food shopping, not exciting shopping. We're going to go to Tesco and Jake needs to pick up a window for his shed. So that's the plan as for right now. Bit boring, food shopping and picking up a window off Gumtree, but that's the plan. I've been dragged out of bed. I was really enjoying my laying. Haven't worn these glasses in a little while. Whoa. Tesco it is. Food shop has been done. I've been home for a little while. Food shop's been put away. Kitchen's been somewhat tidied. There's just stuff everywhere because of all of the shed work. So there's just boxes and crap everywhere. And Jake is in the garden doing said shed work. He's laying down some like support beam things. He's actually done a lot in the relatively small time he's been out there. But it's 3:30 now. I've done a little bit of worky bits, scheduling some posts and so on. I have got my book sat here. I did start this last night. I literally made it like 11 pages in, didn't even finish the first chapter and went to sleep. So I would still like to finish this today, but there's also some other things that I would like to get done and it's already 3:30. One of those things is taking Mr. Boy, Mr. Finn Boleyn, there he is, he knows I'm talking about him. I very much would like to take him for a walk. And I think he would probably also very much like that. What do you think? Would you like to go for a walk? The intensity of the stare is strong. Does that mean yes? Oh, we had a little tail flick. I don't think you can see his tail. Is that yes? Would you like to? Well, he's thinking about it. Anyway, I would like to do that before it gets too dark, and it's 3:30, so it will start getting dark soon. But I want to read my book, so I kind of want an audiobook. But I also kind of want to read this physically. But I also want to put the Christmas tree up. It might seem a little bit early, but me and Jake kind of have a bit of a tradition in that we put our Christmas tree up when I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here starts. And the first episode of that this year is tonight, which seems really early, but that is kind of our tradition. It's what we do. We watch I'm a Celeb with the Christmas tree. So I need to do that tonight as well. So I'm kind of thinking an audiobook for whilst taking him out and then whilst putting the tree up makes a lot of sense. So do I just get an audiobook for it? But it seems almost like a waste of a credit to get this on audiobook because I think physically reading it would also be quite nice. So I'm so conflicted. I think I'm going to do it because I want to read this today and I also want to get all that stuff done. So I'm going to get the audiobook and then we're going to take Mr. Boy for a walk. Okay, false alarm. I am not going to listen to the audiobook for this because I just listened to the sample and not a fan of the narration. I listen to books at like 2 times speed, so I played the sample at like 2 times speed and I can't listen to that narrator at 2 times speed, and then 1 time speed is just too slow for me. So not going to listen to that audiobook. Guess we're just going to have a little stroll in silence. And I am home. I did not go in silence. I listened to an audiobook for a different vlog, which is more one I'm filming kind of in the background. So I listened to maybe only like 30 pages of a different book, but that is what happened. And there is my little funny boy now, back where he was before. You'd never know that he's been out, would you? But we had a nice time, and now we are home. I've just put dinner in the oven. We are having pulled pork for dinner tonight. So no fancy cooking in this vlog, because I was out, obviously, for food yesterday. And then just a pulled pork and maybe like some chips and garlic bread or something for dinner tonight. And I am going to do the tree and stuff. I've asked Jake to have a bit of a tidy up downstairs, because there's just stuff everywhere from everything. If I can approach with a clean slate, that would be nice. So he's going to go and do that in a bit. And then it will probably be a case of have dinner and then do the tree. So until dinner is ready for me to do something with it, I'm going to sit and read for a little bit. I've got some lo-fi jazz on. I've found this channel with this cute little cat thing. I was listening to a lot of it in the fall months, because they like seasonally theme these like lo-fi music room things. Boxes everywhere. Right. Pork. Hot. And you know what we're having with the pork? Garlic bread. Laziest dinner in the world, but it'll be a good dinner, I'm sure. Right, there we go. Garlic bread is in the oven. Now I just need to shred this pork. Not a fun task. I need some of those like claws for meat shredding. Do you know what I mean? Like the Wolverine claws that you kind of grip and just go. Some of them. I'm sure they have a name that is not Wolverine claws, but you know what I mean. Christmas tree is in there. Will be standing in this gap just here. Christmas tree, Christmas decks, big box of Christmas decks. Let's go. The most delightful dinner, and not a vegetable in sight. And then Finn over there. And Jake put the star on top of the Christmas tree already. You proud of your work, my love? So the Christmas tree is up, the lights are dangling, it's looking festive in here. I haven't done my window lights because I cannot get to the window in the other room, but I'm really happy with how the tree looks. And as in line with mine and Jake's tradition, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, starts tonight, starts very soon, minutes away. So I haven't actually read any of my book, So that's going to end up being a tomorrow task and maybe an in bed after I'm a celeb task. But yeah, time to get cozy and watch I'm a Celebrity. We have cake and ice cream that we got the other day that is sat in the fridge and freezer, so might have some cake and ice cream whilst watching it. Maybe. Not been the healthiest of days, hey. Festive. I'm not going to think about the fact that it seems really early. Hello. It is lunchtime. It's Monday, by the way. I wasn't going to extend this vlog into Monday. I was just going to leave it at a Saturday, Sunday weekend vlog. But I didn't finish my book last night because I was watching I'm a Celeb. So we're extending into Monday. Today will be the last day of this little days in the life video. I do think I've done better this time than the last time though, so there's that. Anyway, it's Monday. I don't normally work from home on a Monday, except in test week when I have to go to a different office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I normally work from home on a Thursday. So on that week, I tend to work from home on a Monday and a Friday. So I'm working from home today. It is lunchtime. I don't actually know what time it is, but I'm starving. So I am gonna have noodles in my little Sheba noodle pot. So I need to flick the kettle on. Kettle is on. And noodles are out. Just super noodles. Let me tilt you up a little bit so you can actually see me. Just super noodles. But you want to know what I do with a super noodle to make it that much better than just a super noodle? This is what I do. I add a healthy splash of Worcestershire sauce. Worcester sauce. There's sauce on the bottom of that, whoops. And a little splash of soy sauce as well. And it just makes it that much nicer. So, that's what I'm having for lunch. I'm probably going to spend my lunch break watching Smosh Games videos, eating my noodles. I should maybe read, but I've got all evening for that. I did have plans this evening to go and get my nails done, but my nail tech has had to cancel. She's had a little bit of an accident today, so I'm now not getting these done until next week. So, sadly, you won't get to see new nails in this vlog. Maybe the next one. That means this evening I've got more free time than I thought I would have, so I can read my book this evening. I could even have a bath with my book this evening. The world is my oyster. Or am I the oyster in the bath? Who knows? I finished work a few hours ago. It's 10 to 7 now, so Jake should be on its way home from work soon. I have put dinner on. I'm doing a roast dinner on a Monday, roast dinner. So the chicken's in the oven, stuffing's on, roast potatoes are on, veggies are on. Making up for the lazy dinner yesterday and having the Sunday roast on the Monday instead. But in between doing that as well, I have been working on my 2026 reading journal, which is this one from Notebook Therapy. I love the size of it. I'm normally a always fully booked planner sort of person, but this year I really didn't like the cover designs. But I love the content, so I really probably should have just got over the fact that I don't like the cover designs. But I thought this was a good opportunity for me to maybe try bullet journaling again. So, I have started my bullet journal. I did some of this on a craft night with patrons, where I set up my opening page and my year at a glance overview, and that's about as far as I got in a craft night. I had penciled in a lot of my other pages though, so I've got these pages, my goals page, which obviously I haven't populated yet, and then my pages read pixel tracker thing. I haven't worked out what my key is going to be yet, but I've got the page laid out for it. And then I've got my top 10 TBR and top 10 sequels pages, just numbers and lines, but it's nice to have them written out so I can fill that in when I've decided what my top 10 TBR and top 10 sequels will be. And then we've got my Patreon page, so my Patreon buddy read for every month down here, and then Patreon plans over here. So on this side is where I will pop in like what my exclusive video for the month is, what the bookmark design for the month is, whatever else I do on a monthly basis. Thinking about doing like movie nights, so maybe like what the movie is, or if we did a craft night or something, just what sort of exclusive things there are going on each month for Patreon, on top of course, the readathons that happen on Patreon, because that's tracked a little bit later. So each month on Patreon we also have a 24-hour readathon, at least one, if not two. So yeah, that's my Patreon spread for buddy reads and other plans. And then we have my books read spread, which is just books read, a tick to say I've read it, title, stars, and then this little circle is my token tracker. In my previous planner, I tracked my tokens separately, but I realised I kept having to go back to my books read list and like counting out like and starring like this means I've got a token, this means I've got a token. So I thought if I just move my token tracker into my books read, and every 3 books I fill in a token, and then when I go and spend my tokens I can go back and cross them out, so this also doubles as my token tracker. I think that will make a lot more sense to me, so I'm going to do that. And I've got a few pages for that because I read a lot. And then books bought, so this is where I will then obviously track those spent tokens, and I've just got date, title, and cost, so I can somewhat be conscious of that. And then I mentioned the readathons, we have my Pokéthon spread. So we have 8 gyms in the year, so that's 8 24-hour readathons, and then 5 contests in the year, and they are also 24-hour readathons, which means we have at least 13 24-hour readathons to do in the year, plus we do like timeable things, but they're more ad hoc. So these are all of the gyms and contests for 2026 that I do on my Patreon for Pokéthon, which is a Pokemon-themed readathon that I do. It's like a year-long readathon, starts on January 1st, and it's dedicated to catching all of the different Pokemon throughout the year. So every Pokemon has a prompt, and you catch the Pokemon throughout the year. And then catch more in the gyms for extra points, and each Pokemon you catch is points in your Pokedex, and so on. So yeah, that's my readathon, and they're the 24-hour readathons for it. So that's as far as I've got, but I think that is all of my like start of journal things. I think that's all I need for my start of journal, really. I don't tend to use the like bookshelf layouts. I don't have any other like readathon or reading challenges that I necessarily need to track early on. Maybe there will be things that I do like retrospectively, like the A to Z challenge thing. I've gone in and filled it in just to see out of curiosity, but it was never like a conscious choice. So I think that's all I need for my start of journal pages. Which means I will next be moving on to doing my January setup in this, and I again will be stealing things from the Always Fully Booked planner, because that's usually just my planner of choice. Now, dinner will be done any minute, and then I'm going to enjoy dinner, and then I'm probably going to read the book. My time has just gone off. I think dinner's ready. So I'm going to go and dish up, eat dinner, and then probably read my book. my god, I'm tired. Right, yawns out of the way. I finished my book. It is done. This was cute. This was very slice of lifey, like very cute little slices of story. We follow a series of characters on a train. So we've got like a grandmother and granddaughter, some college students, some office workers, some housewives, and like each person's got their own life going on. They're all, you know, on this train. They've all got their own stories, their own dramas, their own things going on, and they're all on the train at the same time. And you have each of the different stories, and you follow just like a few pages of each of their stories, and how like one of them will have the smallest interaction with another one, and then we will follow a little bit of their story, and it's the train journey all the way in one direction, and then like 6 months later back in the other direction, and you can see how each of those characters' lives have changed as they maybe encounter different sets of the same cast of characters, but like maybe where the grandma encountered the office worker, on the way back she encounters the college student who had encountered the housewife who had encountered the schoolgirl, and so on. So yeah, it's all like just a little bit connected, but very much slice of life, very cute, very, very like not much to it, just slice of life, just easy peasy, just is what it is. And I enjoyed. I had a nice time. Got some of the characters on the back there. Yeah, I had a good time. I liked it. I don't think it's one that's going to stick with me, so I think I am only going to give it a 3-star, but I enjoyed. And now it is time to get ready for bed. So, come with me. Oh, it's dark in my bathroom. For one last time in this vlog, not like one last time forever. I'm sure you will see the inside of my bathroom again. But for one last time, let's close out this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed. It's been a shorter duration in terms of like days, but hopefully has still been enjoyable. I feel like I've done better this time at actually vlogging for it, rather than just updating you at the end of the day and be like, oh man, I haven't seen you in like 3 days because I've been doing other stuff. And I normally bring you in the bathroom with me at the beginning of the vlog, so it feels right to bring you with me at the end. I would love to know your feedback on these days in the life vlogs. Do you like them when they're shorter, with a bit more like intention? Do you like them when they're longer? Do you like them when there's more foodie content? Do you like them when there's more outing sort of content? Or rather than the life sort of vlogs, do you just prefer like a standard weekly vlog? Oh, my face is bleeding. You know me, classic skincare, don't touch the dropper to your face. I'm running out of that. And one final toothbrush. Thank you again to SURI for sponsoring this video. Just a reminder, I will leave the link to SURI down below, and you can use my code JD20 for extra money off on top of their Black Friday sale. So I'll leave a link to them in the description. Thank you very much, SURI, for sponsoring of this video. And also thank you very much, SURI, for just being my favourite toothbrush. Clean teeth, snap to the mirror. And that is that. My skin is having a bit of a flare again, but that is it for this vlog. I hope you have enjoyed whatever it has been. So I hope you've enjoyed this mini edition of A Days in the Life of a Reader who always forgets to vlog, except this time she didn't. Working title. And yeah, I guess I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye.